And welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hi, everybody.
Just in case you weren't here last week, we're starting a new thing where we're going to take 30-second breaks up until the halfway point, in which case we'll take a 5 to 10 minute break. So, in order to provide more of the RPG live experience for you.
That we all know you want.
Like,
And for those joining us from after part 1 and just joining us from part 2,
We're at the same
this is pretty much where we've been. Adam trying to solve an ice puzzle. That he said, quote, "I love these puzzles."
I do.
He's not going to after
I see the points where I can enter, I just can't get to them.
Let me solve the puzzle, please.
It's gotta have to do with these 3 exits.
The problem is, like, I'm going backwards, but I can't find... I always get to a spot where I can't find a way to get to that certain point. One, two, three, four. I'm sure you can. You played the game like 20 times. I'm sure Green Mitten just, walks in with his eyes closed, just presses buttons.
The more you say stuff, the more distracted he gets, and the more longer this is gonna take.
She's got a point.
The more I say stuff, the more fun it is.
That is true, though. But if you want this solved, don't distract it too much.
But it's
Maybe
fun.
Suffer.
RPG Live, episode 7. Watch Adam do a puzzle for 4 hours.
We're actually gonna be here for...
Well, I'm thinking if we reach the end of part 2 and he hasn't solved it, I'm just gonna go solve it, and I'm gonna wrench the controller out of his hand and solve
I
it.
think that's a good time frame.
I think that'll be what's gonna happen.
Wait.
Yeah, he's getting it. He's getting close.
Oh, I see it now.
I got it.
Yep. Victory! Woo!
Master Chef. Not Master. Is it? Wonder Chef. Have fun with this puzzle.
Answer lies in the place with a view.
This puzzle may take a while, but
Where's this place with a view?
You are.
Why don't you go look at the place with the view?
That's why. So I don't remember how I got to that corner over there.
I know how to do it.
Thanks, Chris. I mean, I already know how to solve
The
it.
answer lies in the place with a view. Oh, yeah, I see him. Right, down, left, right. I said that in a really weird order, but I got
Yes, you did.
It's counterclockwise, starting from the
I'm
bottom.
not sure if Lana ever realized that they were like right there. I think she just solved it by turning the statues until it worked.
I can see that.
Am I right about that?
Probably what I should have done.
Yeah, I could do a video of it.
I think he's got it.
I just don't remember how to get
I think he doesn't got it.
You have to start
Oh, I think he got it. I think he's got it now.
There you go. I told you I had to go to the bottom one. You didn't believe me.
what about me solving it? Question mark.
You didn't know about the statues in the ice, did you?
What statue?
I couldn't hear you.
Exactly.
She couldn't hear me.
Yeah, the volume's all the way up, and the music's down.
I said.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh no, I did not.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Yeah,
We didn't even get a chance to
just
say
sort of figured it
I
out.
would say that all the time.
No, from here.
Well, I meant like from where we trained. and
No.
stuff. No, so let's not die.
We're not gonna die, we train
That's what
so
this
much.
one's name is. It's Shiva.
You who possess the right of the past. I am Celsius,
Celsius.
one who is bound to Mythos, the hero.
At least her voice isn't missing the name.
I seek a pact with Celsius. I
No.
ask that thou
At least
annulst
it's
thy
not
pact with
Fahrenheit.
Mythos and establish a new pact with me.
Or Kelvin.
Isn't there like a
You seek a pact with me?
Yeah, that's a
How amusing.
Oh, it's a movie.
Let's see if you can handle me.
Yeah, 451.
451's the book. Okay, Dylan, you're being Sheena again?
Books burn. Yeah, but someone's gotta be ready.
Yeah, I know what it is.
What?
Don't remember it being.
Why someone gotta be Rain?
So we don't die.
I'm not gonna
It's
die.
about giant TVs.
Look at this kick-ass team right here.
I don't know. I remember it being about giant TVs.
I remember having to read it, but never actually reading it.
451?
Yeah.
It was very good.
The walls were TVs. People have become so
I wasn't a big fan of it.
Show me your
Yeah,
power.
desensitized.
I remember reading it, but not reading it. Like,
It was a very boring book in my opinion, but
you say it was very good.
I was actually
We're fighting also this dog, so beware of it. Look at the freaking dog.
Fenrir.
You're actually on the ground.
We're fighting Loki. Loki's son. Alright. Have you seen one dog?
I did. It was very good.
Better than the first one?
Better than the first one.
Better than the first one.
The first one was awesome.
First one was just a fish out of water story, though. This one is just like
Okay,
kick-ass
let's
Thor
not
movie.
quote Doug Walker too much now.
I love Thor.
Oh crap, I'm gonna
But no, he was got a point. The first Thor movie, compared to all the other superhero movies, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it was just okay.
Really?
Probably another YouTube video.
Am I good?
Oh, I forgot. You're not. What's her face? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Heal us!
I'm myself for ice.
Oh,
You have to heal. I know. I know.
that's not the guard
I
button.
know.
Well, I didn't know if he was going to do that, but...
I'm probably lost one. Should we get a lot of them?
Well, I'm going to put it there. Sheena, you're so useless.
I said something to do.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
That's what I said, but we're not gonna die.
I said, look at this kick-ass team, we ain't gonna die.
Sheena, you're so useless.
I mean, come on, after all those levels we gained,
Yeah, I do like 20.
we're doing like 200 and something.
I guess the dog got tired of fighting me.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah. I was kicking his ass.
The dog is just like appearing to knock me down and then running away from me.
Oh, we only have to fight the dog now.
Really kill us.
I've been taking on the dog solo before, and I was winning, so...
Guess what we're gonna do in 2 seconds.
Hey, at least you can screw it up like the time during the pre-show.
I think now you did it like that.
I didn't miss the time.
Yeah, we did it like 4 times. So.
Oh, we did it. We did it like every battle.
Oh, 10k.
Hey, I leveled up him and that's HP increased.
Fail to make a sandwich.
And you can't make a sandwich.
How do you fail at making a sandwich? It's bread and bread.
Excellent.
He's Lloyd.
It would appear
he's
that
maxed
my
out,
freezing chill is but a summer's
Yeah,
breeze
it's
to
Lloyd,
you.
so he doesn't understand
Now,
bread,
speak your vow.
things in between bread.
A vow
It's just
worthy of
too
my...
difficult of a concept for
For
him.
the sake of creating a place in which the two
Slip
worlds
off with
no
the knife
longer
cut
must
finger.
sacrifice one another,
No fingers, but the sandwich is ruined.
I ask that thou grant me thy power.
Understood. Use my power well.
Thank you, Celsius. She sounds kind of like a man.
I gotta wonder if maybe her name was Shiva in the Japanese version. It's an Indian garb, it looks like.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why the fire summon in this is still called Ifrit, but spelled differently.
Now all we have to
Because
do is
it's
make a
just
pact with
confusing.
Ifrit, and we'll be able to sever the mana flow.
I'm just saying, like,
All right,
They
we're
call
counting
it
on you
Ifrit.
for the next one too, Sheena.
Yeah, I know, and it was...
so I mean, if they were avoiding the use of Shiva,
You got it.
they could have just, they would have done the same thing with Ifrit.
Is
I would
Ifrit-
think.
I guess Final Fantasy. What's Final Fantasy 7 for?
Ifrit,
It is.
but spelled with an I rather than.
Well, I think that's Ifrit. Rather than Ifrit.
Yeah, it's not
E-E-T. It's not.
Yeah, but
It's the same thing.
Yeah, well.
it's meant to be the same thing.
What the hell?
There's Oscar there, by the way.
They just do that to you.
I'm glad I wasn't there when I was doing the puzzle.
Seriously.
Let's go across the battlefield.
Alright. We are getting destroyed by this guy.
Remember, guys, if you ever want to see a Pikachu run in fear, have a Wailord use Body Slam on it.
That was just 4 minutes.
Oh, I saw that right there.
I'm gonna change my cooking real quick.
Anything other than sandwich?
Yes.
How can we not do something?
Because they didn't
Sell fruit.
they didn't sell that stuff.
How are they gonna have fruit at the winter place?
Vegetable stand.
Yeah.
What, the winter place?
Oh, Celsius, my cool beauty.
Oh, God.
I hope not, because a tiger over there might have been female too. I get can you say that I exude masculine sexiness. What sexiness you fool? Oh, stop! You flatter me.
Fatter me?
Flatter, flatter.
You make me fatter.
Yes, don't whisper
Is this
it.
your man who plays around with mini women?
Not fun. Do it like that.
What? Say the definition? How dare you say the definition?
It's actually a really small gun.
You guys
Yeah.
stalking me or
It
something?
just has a really complex puzzle.
He hit me back into it. He hit me through the snowball. And he flashed it. He's down the bar. Down the bar. Down the bar.
No, he's not.
Calm down.
You got this.
That was just warming up.
Well, good thing you're warming up because I'm in the middle of a freaking ice temple.
Alright.
Hey, look, it's another ice puzzle.
Pin.
I solved it.
I solved it.
Really?
I thought you got out, Adam.
You didn't solve the enemy problem.
Now we need to kill more enemies. That's why we had to go fight the dragon half an hour.
That's what we did. We fought for like an hour.
No.
Single experience, so we got like the same amount. We fought for a while.
Yeah, that's true, we did. Yeah, we did get the same
We
amount.
got a lot of virtual. Did we get double gold or we just went regular?
We're ready to go. I don't think we changed with double experience.
And 30.
Yeah, we didn't really touch any
In
of
terms
those.
of affecting.
We didn't do
Yeah,
titles or
well,
any of
yeah.
that. You know, a subsystem to this game is the title system. Which is an interesting way to increase stats.
Yeah.
So it isn't just a hack and slash.
I wonder how much it really increased.
Well, no, the battle system itself is hack and slash.
Yeah, but there's stylization to it.
There's stylization to it.
Well, that's
yeah,
what
the
the
whole-
whole So that wasn't sounding good at all.
Oh. It's time to go home and get some sleep and forget about that.
That's not gonna happen.
You're gonna remember
You're making it
it.
very
Oh,
clear.
I do remember it now. Yeah, now it makes sense, right? Where do you think we need to go?
There's a staggering amount of mana flow.
No, we don't even get a choice. We're just going.
Is that what it was?
I have a bad feeling about this. Let's go. Is it just-
And we're there.
Yeah. This game takes a lot of advantage of jump cuts. Hey,
It's a long game. They can do that.
Horrible.
What happened here?
Boy, look! Look out!
look out!
Oh, that's right.
No, it's not that girl.
Just falls there.
So you don't remember who this is? Come on.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
What's wrong? Are you okay? What do you think wrong? Dude, pick him up. Fire right next to his head.
Just wants to be
GTFO.
They're lying face down in the dirt.
Did it rain or
I
something?
don't really know.
Did rain make
Suddenly
it
lightning
rain?
fell from the sky and angels attacked the village. Angels?
See, I'm so poor though, I gotta make it hail. I throw pennies.
Hey, we have all
They
that
had
golf.
wings.
We can make it rain.
Those with wings are
Oh,
angels,
yeah.
right?
But is gold paper money or is
I think
it
it's coins.
coins?
Yeah,
We're gonna make it hail then.
Quick vote, silver
Must have been the
dollars.
Crucius.
Lucius. So angels destroyed the
This
village.
is kind of like a sad
Priscilla.
thing, but
Are you okay?
we're busy making it rain over here.
But this
Hey,
unsettling
everyone.
irritation, is this anger?
I'm impressed you survived. Are you the only survivor? What's your
How are you
name?
doing?
Fish and go dance.
Oh,
My
yeah.
name is
we're in.
Mizos. I lived by myself on the outskirts of the village, so...
You have the same name as me,
Hey, I
those
have
the
to watch
hero.
one episode.
Watch
Wait,
more.
are you a
I
half-elf?
also watched the Move Your Base episode.
I gotta watch 2 episodes.
Relax. You can tell, can't you? We have the same blood flowing through our veins as you do.
You're half-elves too?
Mythos!
But you're with humans.
Finally found him.
We're all
You don't think it's the same mythos.
Are you
humans
sure?
and
He looks a
half-elves
little
as
young.
friends? You're lying.
But the mythos of legend
No,
was so
it's true.
powerful, I'm pretty
My
sure he
sister
could
and I
find a
are
way
part
to
of
make
this
himself
group.
young and immortal forever.
Relax.
Come on!
Yeah,
3,000 years.
yeah, but
Yeah,
But
that's
he
what
died.
it is.
Remember, the legend says he died.
Your reaction
Legends
is
aren't
understandable.
always fact.
Which is why
According to
they're called
legend, William Wallace shot fire out of his eyes and lightning out of his ass.
I've
And
heard
he
that the
did,
village
didn't
of
you see?
Ozette is particularly known
What's
for
it called?
its
What's that
contempt
great
for
word?
half-elves.
Yeah,
If
brave.
you've lived an isolated
Yeah,
life in this village,
he said if I was William Wallace of legend, I shoot fire out of my eyes and lightning out of my ass.
And he did. He went.
So
He sneezed and lightning came out of his ass. He opened his eyes.
So
what happened
let me
here?
just make this clear.
Don't test this.
Your theory
You're all
is
Tessa, right?
that the
Bless you.
legendary hero mythos is a
I
little
saw
kid
lightning of
living
judgment
in
fall towards
Ozette.
this village.
Yes.
What in
It's a
the
stretch, I know.
Lucius, angels.
Stretch.
You've regained your
But-
true self.
You
How
like
could they
Professor?
do this? Is this their punishment for
Name is
failing the
Mythos.
experiment?
What do you mean?
I know they said that Mythos was a common name earlier in the game, they said that, but it's Mythos.
Mythos is a common boy's
It's
name.
nothing.
To quote Rain, word for word.
Wait!
Yeah. That looks like a girl too, maybe Mythos was a girl really.
The master believes that it is his fault
No, I
that
think it's just a
Ozette
thing
was
for
destroyed.
half elves to look like females.
Altessa is
For some
connected
reason.
to Ozette?
Yeah.
Yes,
A little bit like that.
Look, he
Excuse
has more
me.
of like a Goku.
I am worried about the master.
No, I think Goku hair was Lloyd.
I'm going to follow him.
I think Genius got more like a Raditz hair.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how he gets his hair stayed like that.
Mythos, you should come with us.
But I'm a half-elf and...
That doesn't matter. Besides, what are you going to do if you stay here and the angels come back?
Killed them all.
It's Mythos.
Let's all go together.
Bang!
No. That Bane was like the stupidest Bane I ever saw.
How many Banes did you see
You know, like,
So he was
several.
the best and the worst.
Several.
Well, she has a home. It's right there. I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, your home was untouched. What are you crying about?
Yes, you can return. You can go home. Just Cause the wheel in
Well,
the
really?
sky keeps on turning.
Would you shut up? I thought only Lloyd was chased out and Genius just followed along.
No. Genus like yelled at the mayor and insulted the mayor, and then the mayor banned both of them
Oh,
We're
okay.
getting there, don't worry.
because the mayor gets upset easily apparently.
The mayor is better.
You're small but wise.
Aw, how sweet.
You're
you say.
smaller than I am. That's not what she was talking about, Genius.
They cannot enter the Why would
Kendama.
And Mythos.
Hey, it's Mythos.
Genius Kendama, but it's really hard.
Oh, that's right. The things can. The boing boing.
Blinky blinky, yeah.
Boingy boingy. I'm gonna do it like this, Not the way Ray just did it.
Boingy, boingy, boingy.
Boingy, 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 boingy.
Ray thinks you play with a kendama like this. Boingy, 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 boingy.
More like down here, though.
Yeah. No,
Make the
that's
sound.
wooden ball in the cup. That's you don't get the ball in the cup. But the ball's on a string that's attached to the cup.
Battle systems.
Battle systems. Okay,
Battle
Ray.
systems are great.
Ray, what was your favorite battle system you've ever had?
Final Fantasy Attack. Alright, next.
Do you even know what that battle system was called?
The thing.
Do you know what CTB stood for?
The thing. The thing.
No.
The thing where
Some
you have
additional
the things
turn-based
on-
battle
Wait,
system.
I do. I've heard of it before.
Do you know what?
I listened to CTV.
Could you describe it for me?
Yeah.
The thing where you have the things on that like chart thingy that you move around.
Well, I like it because, you know, some games it's just like you attack, then they attack. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But at least that game took into account, like, you know, the speeds of the characters and all that jazz.
Oh,
Which doesn't really matter at the end once you you know max out their spirit grids.
Sphere grid. That was what I was looking for.
yeah.
Oh, you want the spirit grid?
That's the level up.
Yeah,
I was describing it, but I wasn't describing it well.
Yeah. The way you were describing it, you could almost have been the turn order that was.
That's what I thought he
displayed.
was talking about. I thought you were talking about turn order. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's just gone.
The way I was describing it could have been ARPG.
Yeah.
So can everything. I can describe a cookie, and you can do it.
Okay, Dan, what was your favorite battle system of all time?
Next. Actually, I like Final Fantasy 12.
You're an idiot.
No,
I know you don't like it.
It was an awful battle system.
I like the
Opinion.
what are they called?
Apparently, my opinion was shared by several million people.
That's okay. So's Republicans.
Yeah, that's true.
What was that?
He said, "My opinion, 7 million people." I said, "So
I said apparently my opinion was shared by like several million people, and he brought that up.
I mean, not 13. I've only played slightly 13.
Okay,
but
we're going to Altessa's house for one thing.
Yeah, you were right
First
there.
of all.
Like, right there. How's that?
Second of
Oh,
all,
I thought we were supposed to go fight.
second of all, let's try to keep politics out of RPG.
Oh, you can't keep politics out of it. That's
That's
the 2007.
You were literally 2 feet from Altessa's house.
Yeah, no.
You have one job, and that's remembering where things are.
I can't remember things. I don't remember the names of places.
Surprise. There we go.
Yeah, so I like Final Fantasy. Like Gambits. Is what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. I like that one.
They're a lot better than Final Fantasy 13.
Final Fantasy 13, the battle system was hit A. Or X.
Paradigm shit.
Whatever the bottom button was. That's what you hit. You just hit that. On Xbox it was A, and on PlayStation it's X.
multiple game systems.
And that's all you do. You hit that, and it just does everything for you.
Oh, spell everything is stupid.
Really?
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. And
It's if they stripped everything down in that game to bare minimum.
Why?
Other than graphics.
Why? To make it easy.
It looks beautiful. The game is
And-
amazing.
the battles have to be like as short as possible because the shorter battles give you more experience. The shorter the battle, the more experience you get.
Kind of like this in Grade, I guess.
Yeah, but
But that's like a side thing in this game. That's like your main.
right. Grade's just
Also, there was no money there was no way to get money in that game besides selling random shit that you picked up from enemies.
Yeah.
Like you got items from enemies that were literally only useful to sell. They didn't do anything else.
I guess that's somewhat.
I mean,
more
it was
realistic.
Yeah,
the
but-
way to get the best to upgrade your weapons was weird too. I forget exactly what it was, but it was weird.
Yeah, it was.
It was hard. It
The,
was
sa-
like very time
the save
consuming.
point was your customization shop, your weapon shop, your item shop,
Everything.
and the save point. It was just all
you
one.
never went into a town because you're fugitives from the very beginning of the game. Going to town.
And it was just awful.
And not, I mean, the story's really good.
Oh, but if you
When
don't
you get into it, it's really good.
But
it's
if you don't level your characters up exactly the way they plan for you to do it until they get their summon, there's a chance that you won't be able to beat their summon. You won't be able to progress the game.
that's why you just make sure you max everything out before you move on.
No, because you can't.
That's what I did.
At some points, at many points in the game, you can't really go back and train because the monsters don't reappear. They just kind of you beat them.
Well,
and they're
I mean,
gone.
that's why you do it.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 13 was a fail on all accounts. Yet it produced 2 sequels,
But yeah, that's still amazing.
and the 2 sequels have different battle systems.
Probably better.
I think
Wouldn't anything be better?
yeah.
No, no.
I think
They could just show
Probably
cutscenes.
I think 13.2 was an updated version of that battle system, and then 13.3 Lightning's Adventure is just a hack and slash game.
At least you're doing something.
The story did seem good. I never.
It was
played
very
but
good.
It seemed like it was
If you read all the things that
The other thing was
very good.
it's not that I have anything against that kind of storytelling where, there's multiple flashbacks giving you backstory. But this one, they gave you the backstory in such an odd order, and there was so many flashbacks that you had to go through.
The things were reading all the things. You have to go into the menu and read the history.
And read all those
But
things.
when you did that, you got so much more of the story. I made you actually kind of connect to the characters, you know what I mean?
I didn't connect to any of those characters.
Did you read stories?
I read the first two, and then they were just like so many. It was so long.
It didn't take that.
When I first played Mass Effect, I started reading all the log stuff. Eventually, I was like, oh my god. I want
That's
to
like something you do on like the second playthrough, though.
You did that on Lost Odyssey, didn't you, Neil? You read all those stories? Because they were like half-hour stories each, and it's like 30 of them.
Yeah,
I read one, I'm like, no.
I mean, those are
they
things.
talked to you though. You didn't read any of this.
Those are the things that you do on the second playthrough. I feel going and reading all the backstory and the side things.
Some things never come back.
But like in Halo, did anyone really go and look for all the freaking terminals on the first playthrough?
I've only read the first
I feel like there's a lesson hidden in this cutscene.
There isn't a bunch, but I can't
Don't
really
look at that
but anyway, let's not get into
one.
it.
Adam, when you're going through and doing the videos, do you actually read it and figure out what the story is?
I can't. I'm just listening for things we're saying. Really,
Do you know what's happening right now?
Tessa feels bad.
And Presea refuses to forgive him.
Yep.
And then Mythos chimed in with something about how some things never come back. Okay.
I got that from you saying things like that. But
Yeah.
Chris brought us back.
Say, would you rather wait here? No, I'll listen as well.
So Adam, as the newbie to the game, how do you feel about this battle system?
Because I got you guys, I don't mind it. But
But you
if I was
can't
by
get
myself, the thing.
Hey!
Don't let to.
I thought we were done with these guys.
Okay.
Which means you should probably go back there, right?
Oh, not right now.
Well, I mean,
But one of the big things I hated about 12, and the big thing I hate about 13, is I've got a party. I've got the ones in battle. Why do I only control one and let these horrible AIs do the rest for me?
That's why I like the gambits and.
The gambits in 12 didn't solve anything for me because it was still a
well, if
horrible
you
AI.
used them right, if you used them right, they did everything you wanted.
But it just wasted things. And
Never
I like being able to think and saying, okay, well, the enemy's not doing that much damage per hit, so I can go a little lower with the heal before I start healing.
Well, this game actually is pretty decent with AI. You can set individual characteristics, like on each character for the AI, you can tell them what that you want them to do at any given point. You can tell them to, conserve magic, which means they won't, they'll stop using magic if they get to like half. Various things, various strategies you can have individuals do. And then you can also do party strategies of maintaining a normal distance. You can set it so that everybody just rushes in and beats the snot out of the enemy.
big thing there.
And you can
Survival in my opinion.
you can set it to just chill out in the back and cast magic from distance and stuff too, as a party, as well as individual traits.
But I don't know, like
And you can set Colette to sacrifice herself at any given opportunity as well.
I would just do that.
What a shock!
Just do that.
Then she apologized.
And it is 8 o'clock, so it is time for after this cutscene.
After this cutscene, I was gonna let it go. Is it true that I dropped so made the two worlds? Right? That's how I heard it. Oh, well, too bad.
We came in contact.
They placed the Great Seed in the center between them and guarded. The Great Seed? Where have I heard that before? Where is it here? Mythos. Of course Mythos would know that. Going after the close of the ancient war. Wait a minute, that's true, but... Your Mythos! Silveron also exists over here. I've been wondering about this for a while now. There are 2 holy grounds of Carl and 2 towers of Salvage. And the legend of Mythos is the same too. So travel between the 2 worlds at their poles. These poles. Maybe in this Bipolar? Yes, that's it.
The world's bipolar.
Of course.
That explains everything.
This is my theory, Rain's theory. Ancient war was in fact a war between Tetheo and Silverons. And the hero Mythos arranged the truce that ended the war. And so that would be why the legend of Mythos exists in both worlds. If we assume that one of those 2 poles from the holy ground of Carlon, then we can understand the meaning of the existence of 2 holy grounds. It's the door between the 2 worlds. Does that make sense? And the ideas regarding the bipolar structure of the worlds. And yours works from a logical standpoint. What other ideas have there been? There's a legend Festonia, something called the otherworldly gaze. I'm saying that that is a pole. I'm guessing that all these theories are probably correct in some way or another.
Yes.
Probably should have just gone on break, but whatever.
Lord
Probably
Gaza said
should've.
it was more important than his life. I can't wrap my head around all this stuff at once. Yes. Why don't you rest here for the night? Mythos, right? If you don't have anything else, you should stay here at the place for a while. Or you should. I'm a half elf. I was living here. Who I made, and me, a dwarf. And anyone else creeped out that he made a female robot for himself? You didn't know? Certain kind of doll.
No.
And I shall be heard and heard.
Genius and Rain will be.
It doesn't sound like that.
Yeah. Let's play together. You're the
We
first
won't
half
know
of
until the
the
HD version
dive.
comes out.
They use Microsoft Sarah.
Okay.
Yes.
Cutscene is over.